Hey guys, pretty big update on the tank. A couple things. As you can see, I got a couple new fish, and I lost a couple fish, or I lost 8 fish. So I lost out on the cardinal bangai, the bangai cardinal lottery. So the other cardinal was bullying this cardinal pretty bad. So originally, I don't actually look at this tank a lot. You know, it's in the living room. I'm usually in my room myself, just playing on the computer or doing something on the computer. So I actually don't look, but I actually spent some time to take a look at the dynamics today. And this guy was pretty much always in that corner. And the reason why was he was being pretty much bullied by the other cardinal into that corner. It was pretty bad. So it was getting to the point where you know, that's something definitely needs to be done. And what I did was I caught the other bangai and I traded him in at not at Petco because Petco doesn't accept trade-ins, but at my local fish store. I got $8 for it, and I bought a whole bunch of rocks. Right there, it's hard to see, and also, I mean, total I spent like $50 there, but and I got this yellow, blue damsel, yellowfin blue damsel, I think it's called. And also at Petco, I picked up this other fish, which is I had a little trouble in the beginning, and it's probably me being a noob. So this is a Royal Gramma uh, Basslet. Pretty cool. His behavior is different because he actually likes to dart into those rocks there, into the crevice, and just kind of stay there and like just hang out sometimes, which is very different from the rest of these fish, which are just kind of middle swimmers or mid-range swimmers. They don't really kind of interact with the rocks or any of the hardscape at all, but this guy actually does, so he's pretty cool. And so anyway, I returned that, and they just had a really nice selection of damsel fish, and Petco had one, but it looked really bad. Okay, now this basslet is kind of chasing the damsel. But anyway, um, so yeah, it, when I got the damsel, I only had the brine shrimp, and he did not like the brine shrimp at all. So let's take a look at this guy. Okay, yeah, this damsel is being an asshole now. Okay, anyway, but not as bad as before. So I think it really just kind of happens when during the feeding times, or not, or maybe okay. Anyway, so that's the tank at the moment. Um, yeah, it's I think it's decent. Okay, don't like that aggression, but there's always going to be some aggression whatsoever because these two fish are not exactly peaceful. They're semi-aggressive, so there's going to be a little bit of aggression. But anyway, so that's the tank, and so these rocks don't really belong there. As you can see, they're not. Yeah, when I built this rock structure, this was all they had there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those rocks out eventually and replace it with these actual coral rocks, which are similar to this, but not as nicely colored. So I'm gonna build another kind of coral structure here with like crevasses and stuff like that where the fish can go hide. And yeah, so that should fulfill that. So now I have 5 fish. Sorry, now I have how many do I have now? I have 5, yeah. So I have 5. So I need 5 more. I'm thinking 2 green cormous. I'm gonna probably get a a goby firefly fish, a firefly goby. Probably just another goby, and so that's 9. So I need one more fish, which should be the centerpiece fish. And I don't know what that fish is going to be at the moment. Um, if I'm really adventurous, I'll get a seahorse. which does fit in a 30-gallon. I have seen on the internet, they're kind of mixed with other fish. So yeah, we'll see about that. And either that or I might get uh, a, a dragonet. But again, that's gonna be high care level, and if that dragonet can actually eat frozen food, then maybe. But so far, this is the tank. This Yeah, it's kind of hard, like, trying to match the aggression. Obviously, now I have this problem. This problem here with the Royal Gramma Basslet is not as bad the um as the as the other cardinal bangai was with this cardinal bangai. So that was really bad. He was literally chasing him like non-stop. Here, like at least they swim around a little bit. He is being chased, but this like damsel fish is not always in a corner somewhere. Um, so yeah, so that's the update. It's tank is going pretty well. I'm liking it. Probably gonna change. I'm probably gonna get the goby sometime mid this week, possibly, and maybe Tuesday I'll change the aquascape here before I get the goby. Um, Again, I have these rocks. I'm gonna I'm gonna leave these rocks in there as is at the moment. I'll just kind of put them at the side or put them in the back of the tank because they have a lot of beneficial bacteria on them. So I don't want to remove any of the beneficial bacteria until bacteria has a chance to grow on the other rocks. So I'll leave these rocks in, and then 2 weeks later down the line, I'll remove these rocks, and obviously I'll remove a lot of clutter in the tank. But for now, I'm gonna leave these in, so it has a chance, so I don't remove a whole bunch of bacteria and crash the tank real quick. No, obviously. But these fish are pretty small at the moment, so I don't really think it'll be that big of a deal. But I'm just gonna play it safe and just do it this way. Um, anyway, yeah. So I'm liking the tank now. Just learning a lot. Obviously I'm still a noob. All these fishes are noob fishes. They're pretty hardy. Um, and everyone's eating now. So the basslet doesn't eat the brine shrimp, but eats the mysis shrimp. So I feed them a mix of mysis and brine shrimp together, and so that seems to make everyone happy. Um, Obviously you need to eat if you're gonna fight off infections or whatnot, or just obviously some of the aggression that's in the tank as well. Um, yeah, these two guys. So I like the blue. So the green chromis will bring a little bit of green to the tank, and then the goby that I'm getting, the firefly goby will bring a little bit of red. And the only thing about the firefly goby is that apparently the basslet might chase them. Yeah, the basslet is actually chasing. I think it's chasing this damsel fish because of the coloration of the fish. It has that yellow on there. It probably thinks it's like a similar somehow it thinks it's like a similar fish or something like that. It doesn't go after the other fish, obviously. Only that damsel. So it might be the same with the fire fly goby. But I think this tank is big enough, and I think they will kind of learn to get together, or learn to stop chasing each other. It's not off. Obviously it's not like with the cardinal fish. It was literally 24/7, non-stop aggression whatsoever. But okay, I'm gonna leave the tank alone now because I think the basslet's getting really active because he sees me and he thinks that I'm gonna feed him. So now he's getting more aggressive towards the angelfish, sort of the angelfish. So I'm just gonna cut it off here. That's almost 10 minutes anyway. But that's the update, guys. One fish out, 2 fish in, 5 fish in total. So the end goal is 10 fish. So, and obviously after that, coral. After that, invertebrates, and then corals. So there's a lot going on in this tank. And go down the breakdown about the cost. I actually did not get my UV sterilizer yet. So yeah, something is going on with the mail. It's kind of annoying, but it's black. It's part of the situation at the moment with COVID and a lot of the everyone's buying stuff online, so it's really difficult to buy things or to get things shipped, especially now during Black Friday when everything's being shipped. Anyway, talk to you guys later.